Well, good evening, guys, and welcome back to Blossom and the mess that we've still got on the floor. It's been a few days since I've played, so I'm trying to think where we were. From what I remember of the last episode, I was planning on moving not moving as such, but making a new sort of base over in this area. Now that we've got our printer module on the back of our wagon, so we're now sort of a mobile printing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can we pull 5 carts? Yeah. That's pretty cool. Oh, I still appear to be plugged in. So, now, what I've come to realise in this game is this. Oh, talking of this. Oh, temperature balanced. Okay, well, let's take care of this then. So we've just unlocked the recycler and the tier 3 heater, amongst other things. That looks like I've just unlocked quite a few things. So now all we've got left is the tier 3 solar panels and the tier 2 rover. Now in temperature, what are we looking at here? Oh. Wait, we've actually unlocked everything in temperature. Oh, well, that makes things a huge amount easier. Okay. Well, what this ultimately means is we can now get rid of this. And I'm just going to leave those 2 drills burn away over here. That's fantastic. Right, let's get these discs in then. What have we got? Storage drone platform. Water tank tier 1 is next. Biospray tower. Okay. A recycler. Ooh. I'm going to assume the recyclers for like recycling stuff that we've made but we don't want. Water pump tier 1 and water extender. So we can now start doing things with water. It might actually be better if we have a quick look at it in here. And I'm assuming if we can do things, we've got this biospray thing, which I'm guessing biospray tower. My assumption is we're going to supply that with water, because we've just unlocked all these water pumps, and that's going to give us soil. Which is going to give us our tier 3 storage. We've got mobile water tanks there, and then we get more. Yeah, we've got biospray tier 2, steam turbines, and all sorts of things to unlock. Right, what I'm going to do first is, as we no longer require it, I'm assuming we don't. I mean, we've maxed that out, right? Temperature. There's nothing else to unlock. Oh, what's this? Storage module tier 3. Oh, and that wasn't in the game before. There's a bigger storage module now. Wow, that makes things really simple. Oh, one thing I did notice is, look at this. Just before I came on, you no longer need to aim at each individual hole. You dump them in, and when you want to get them out, you hit triangle to use, and you can select. I mean, he's massively improved that side of the storage, which is good to see. And yeah, now we can get a bigger storage for these carts. That's going to mean we can mine more stuff, so that's going to make our lives so much easier. Right, we seem to be doing a lot of things but not actually getting somewhere. I think we don't need this heater anymore, so I'm gonna take it down. Here we go. There we go. I'm gonna leave that power extender there just now. Now, we currently have 2 drills. I'm actually tempted here to build a 3rd drill. Now we've got rid of that heat. What's the power consumption on the tier 3 drill? Is -3. The heater was -6. So yeah, let's build another drill. What do we need for it? We need 3 pressure core and gold wire. Have we got any gold wire or pressure cores? Oh, there's a gold wire in our crazy storage. Oh, there you go. No, that's heat cores, isn't it? Okay, what do we need for pressure cores then? Pressure core. We need a sulfur and a silica. Don't seem to have much sulfur or silica. Because we need 3 of them, don't we? Right, let's go get some sulfur and silica. Well, we've got plenty sulfur by the look of it. It's just silica that we don't have. Is that a silica? That's a silica ignet. When did I make a silica ignet and what did I make it for? Right. And then I want to get on with making this base. That's the goal of this episode, is to make a new base. Get completely set up so that we're ready to move on into doing the soil. That there is cobalt. Now, when I was looking at those unlock things, there was a heavy mining laser. I'm assuming that you need that, but I don't think... it's a laser like this that you mount to this. I think you're going to have to set up a separate mining base, which is going to be interesting. Right, let's grab this stuff as well. Then we'll have plenty of silica to keep us going. I have an idea what I want to do with my storage. Finally. Now I think the tier 2 storages are okay. And the tier 3 ones look pretty good. Right, this should be plenty to keep us going. Right, let's head back. Where are we going? This way? Over there? Decent sized patch of water here, so we should be able to set up water pumps. Okay. go. Right, 1, 2, 3. Keep 3 of them, basically. And then grab sulfur, 2, 3. Where do I put that gold wire? Nope, gold wire. So we do this, get 1. Wow, that pressure, maybe, do I even need this other drill? Because that's, things seem to be unlocking really fast. I mean, it is a long way to that tier 2 rover. Am I likely to need that tier 2 rover anytime soon? Ah, let's just do it. We've just made the stuff for it. Let's just do it. Pop that in. Solar panel tier 3 has unlocked. Ooh, I'm going to need this. Actually, let's try our mobile printer. Because then we can be a bit more free where we position it. See, this is a good area over here as well. If these drills weren't here, I could make this my base area. What am I doing? I've no idea. We're going to try using this printer. What am I building? I am building a drill. Nope. And there it is. There we go. Which the power ends on there. I'm just going to pop it there. That's cool. I like that. Oh, we should unload that as well. Then we shall get powered. There we go. Now that is going to improve the speed at which all that levels up at. Then let's take all this stuff out of here. Because the other option here is that I don't bother moving across the lake. Now that I know this drilling is coming to an end, what I actually could do and I've got this mobile printer, what I could actually do is just move the drills over here. So they're right out the way and have this as... Oh, that's such a good idea. Let's do that. Let's get rid of this stuff, and then I'm going to move these I'm just going to move the drills. And I'm just going to make my new storage area there. Then it's... Because then I'm not having to make all these extra batteries, and... We should be rifling through that now. Let's have a look how quick this is going up and how long this should last. So... It's a long old way to 105,000. That's going to take a while. Yeah. So let's move them. Even with 3 of them, it's going to take quite a while. So let's see. Why am I not getting the build menu? Let's do that. Let's do that, because I can easily make another extender and pull it out here. Let's do, whoops, let's do a drill. And if I just stick them way over here out the way, can I even get them out here? Power is there. Don't think I need to put them this far out, do I? Let's just cram this one right up against... I'd probably be better switching to keyboard and mouse here. That's the one thing I would say is much better. I mean, generally things are better with keyboard and mouse. Which end's the power on the other end then? Let's do that. That's fine because I can run a cable anywhere I want. Right, this one, I'm just going to switch here to keyboard and mouse to make positioning it a bit easier. Which side? How do we spin it in keyboard and mouse? Rotate Z and X. That's not the smartest idea, is it? How do I look about though? Oh. I don't care about these pretty much. These can pretty much be on top of each other. That does not bother me at all. Of course, I'm so used to like holding to sprint. But it's tap to toggle it on and off. Okay, let's do... Oh, well, before I can do the other drill. Let's charge myself up. Right, annoying Alexa there. So... Right. Let's go keyboard and mouse again. I think I should be able to position this with... Maybe not. Now, which side, though, has got the power? That is the power. There we go. Right. That. Now I just need an extender out there. Let's go and grab an extender. A tier 2 probably needed... Nah, tier 3 will be fine. A tier 1 will be fine. So, grab that. Yeah, I'll only need one. Nah, I might need 2, actually. Let's take 2 in case I need to. Because I'm going to need to run a cable from there. Ultimately, I need to get the power. Ah, 1 should do. Right, let's again do this. Nope, 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 nope. Where's my printer? There. My mouse is incredibly sensitive. Let's just do that. Yeah, being able to build mobile like this, what a game changer. Oh, is it going to reach? Yeah, we're good. Cable tension critical. So there is a limit to the length of cable. I did wonder about that. Let's get these drills up and running. Oh no! Well, that's annoying. There we go. So sure I put that the right way around, but obviously I didn't. Actually, no, now that I think about it, I think I did put it because I was like, I'll easily be able to run a cable out there. And then I've gone and put these other ones the other way around. But no harm, no foul. Where is... There we go. There we go. plug that into there. There we go. Now, they just sit there now and work away. It's that simple. We just leave them to it. Now, what I am going to do, though, just because I don't want to keep having to use the mobile printer, because it's going to end up getting in the way, is I am finally going to reposition this printer. I think you can do it. Build menu. You can't destroy it. So you can't never have a printer. I like the fact that they thought that through. They, you know, because how many people would have destroyed the print? Yeah. Anyway. Triangle to move. So hold triangle to move. I am going to place it for now. It's got a decent range on it. So for now, well, let's place it somewhere here for now, till I figure out where it's going. I do want to unplug it from its current plug, though. Is it this one? Must be right. Yeah. Yep, I would say so. Plug that into there, and plug that into there for now. And it's not... Well, I could build one of those parts things, couldn't I? Where are they, actually? Ooh, so this is your water stuff. I'm going to have to build that. Stores item and keeps your resources organized for easy access whenever you need them. Can only be attached to a wagon. 12 slots. Sweet. Now, I'm sure this has gone up to 8 slots. I'm surprised they didn't make it 16 slots. That would have seemed the logical approach, right? Why 12 when... Anyway, it's still better than what we had. And you just need an aluminium alloy for that. So, oh no, for titanium ignite for that. Okay. There's your printer. This is all modules. I need printer. Oh, that was it right at the top. So I need a silica ignite. That'll be what I made your silica ignite for. And a copper wire. Must be. And there's a copper wire right next to it. Like I say, it's been quite a number of days since I did this. So we're going to go crafting station. Oh, no, 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 no. Try that again, shall we? This is all temporary anyway, so crafting station. Just pop it there. Plug her in. Over here for now. Okay. Now, I think this is sort of the front. This is where our rocket. What I need to plan now is where is my storage going to go? I don't want to have to move it too far, so I'm thinking I'll end up with my printer and scanner kind of here on the end, and I'll have my storage sticking out this way, and then my drones, because I'm going to get drones up and running, will go over here, and my wind turbines and things can then go up on the hill to help with power, because what I've noticed about wind turbines is I thought the wind turbines would be relevant to getting your atmosphere up and running, but it generates wind. So from 0.1 to +8 power generation, and what it's dependent on is the atmospheric pressure, which is what my drills are drilling. they're upping the pressure. So once we get that pressure up to full, they're going to be generating 8 power each all the time. That's the way I read that. Now, I know we've got a long way to go, but that's just, they're just going to get better and better and better as time goes by. I'm not going to bother with a 4th drill because it's going to take me a while to get all this set up. I am tempted, though, to move this cable out this way a bit. Yeah, let's do that. Let's make it for now. Or do we just make it a tier 1 for now? Yeah, because all this is kind of temporary anyway. So, power, tier 1 extender. I'm going to place it. Let's just place it. For now, we'll place it right over here. Pop that into there. Cable tension was critical. I may need to put one in between, but I think we'll be okay. Yeah, we're fine. Now that gives me more room to build, because I am going to have to think about these batteries as well. What time are we at? 6 AM. Now might be the best time to think about where I want to put these batteries. I could put... I mean, I am going to need more solar panels, aren't I? This... can go for now. And I think I might just make a little battery farm here. Near where it is anyway. Right, let's do this. Let's unplug that. I'm going to start moving these batteries one at a time. Let me go and dump this stuff off over here. And again, I will be looking to use... I'm just going to... As long as I keep one battery just now, the quicker I get them moved and plugged in, more chance they are. If I have to turn the drills off for the evening, I have to turn the drills off. That's not really that big a deal, right? Right. Let's go. Use tier 3 battery. And, ooh, want it. Oh, no. Every time. Actually, do you know what? I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine there. Ooh. Right, let's try that again. Tier 3 battery. So you can be so much more precise with your positioning. Right, let's pull this one down and pull this one down. I may make 2 or 3 more batteries as well. Sorry, I was just got a text message there. I was just having a wee look. Yeah, you could. It's so much easier to build with mouse and keyboard. By the way, guys, like it's not even funny how much easier it is. Yeah, I'll do. I think ultimately I'm probably going to have about 10 batteries. Or do you think 8 will be enough? Let's do 8 for now. And I can always make more. Now, what do I need for the power cells? I need copper and sulfur. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Oh, I've not got any power because it's not plugged in. Well, now let's plug that into there. That reminds me, actually. So at the minute, none of these are getting charged. I will edit all this in a little bit, but let's just get them being charged by all the sun, because we're at 9 AM. They'll get charged pretty quick. Right, now that should work. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's do this. Another battery. Now this time, what I want to do is rotate it all the way around and kind of line them up back to back. So much prettier than it was. What was it? Sulfur. 1, 2, 3. Or I think I'm gonna run out of sulfur. I do need to get those drills up and running. I really do. Oh, this is right. Let's unplug them for a minute. Let's just plug them into there just now. Yeah, fine. I'll plug the drills back in once I'm all set up. Because that power was dropping quick. Right, let's build another one. Yeah, the drones will go and get a load of resources for me, you see. I'd like one more, because one more's there, so I just need one more. So I need one more sulfur and one more copper. There's the copper. Come on, there's the sulfur right there. Probably have to go and get another load of sulfur in a minute, but right now... Ooh. Right. It's not perfect, the whole thing, but, like, it's so much better, as you can see. Now let's take this one down. Which is fine. And build it. This one wants to be a bit more fiddly. There we go. That's going to have to do. Right. So I think what we'll do is that can get plugged into there. That'll go to there. This will go to here. This will go to here. We'll unplug this for now. Actually, this was probably a silly way of doing it, but it's done now. Actually... yeah. Let's grab a T1 extender for each end. Actually, no, a T1 at one end. What do I need for the... I want a bigger extender for the other end because Tier 2 will do. I need an iron ignite, but I don't think I've left one lying about anywhere, have I? Oh, we might be in luck. Look at this. We are in luck, guys. We are absolutely in luck. Right. Power. Oh, no. Oh, I'm in the wrong one. I am in the wrong one. Right, let's go. No, I'm still in the wrong one. There we go. Tier 2 power extender. That goes at this end. And I'm going to pop it. I don't know why I'm doing this with controller. That one can go there. And then the tier 1 extender goes at this end. Again, why I did this with controller, I'm not entirely sure, but I did. That goes to there. Let's get rid of this for now. Or we'll figure it out. And we'll get rid of this. And we'll get it all tidied up. This is going to go into here. That's going to go into there. This one is going to plug in there. This one is going to plug in there. And we've still got plenty of daylight left. I think I'll get that one actually plugged in. No, because I'm going to need power out this way at some point. So we'll plug that one into there. And now we'll plug this one. Actually, let's get the batteries fully charged before we do any of that. Now, actually, I do think we need that tier 2 extender here to give ourselves options. Probably be best like this, wouldn't I? And let's do that. There we go. Didn't use much power, that, which is nice. Unplug that. Plug it in there. Plug that into there. We shall plug that in there and plug that. For now, in there, again, these will get moved once we've figured out the storage. I, unfortunately, want to get rid of this now. It's just in my way. Right, let's get storage. Now, my idea is to kind of build sort of a little kind of square, I want to say. I don't know how, like, ultimately I'm going to want a decent amount of storage, right? I'm going to want, my idea is to have storage and manufacturing in the middle. Then my drones that go and fetch stuff will be either over here or over here. Because I think they need to be near the auto storage to put the stuff in the auto storage. That's the plan. At the moment, what have we got coming in here? We're plus 26 right now. So we've got massive overflows. I do think the storage uses power. And I think it's a decent amount of power as well. Like, I think it's quite a bit of power. Let's have a look. I don't know if it's a constant power draw or what, but I'm pretty sure that they use power. Which section is... There's the storage drone. I'm not quite sure what the storage drone does. There we go. Auto storage. 8 times 4 storage slots. It's got a range of 60. And it takes 0. So it doesn't take much power. It's like 0.5. But if we have 8 of them... Actually, I'm thinking 10. Because I think I'm going to go do a row of 4, row of 4. And how many... that doesn't matter. Yeah. What do I need for them? I need radiation cells and processor units. Radiation cells, I'm guessing I need the uranium. 2 uranium apiece. So I need a bunch of uranium. And what else do I need? Processor unit. A bunch of silver and a bunch of chromium. I basically need everything. That's some titanium. Oh yeah, I've got some titanium already, which is nice. Oh, do you know what I've not done yet? I've just realised I've not done my final upgrades. So I need 2 silver, 2 aluminium, and 2 steel. There's the 2 steel. 1, 2. That is a aluminium. That's an aluminium. Is that silver? No, that's glass. I don't have any silver, do I? Nope. Well, I can do this. Get the one done. There we go. Database. Right. So what was it I needed? Silver. So I need uranium ore. I need silver ore. And the chromium. Yeah. So I need a good amount of each. Do you know what? How do I make these bigger storage cells? Titanium, wasn't it? Titanium ignates. And I think you put 2 of something into the refiner. How do I make the refiner? I can get that made quickly. Refine, probably better to do this. Composite frame and a power junction. Chromium and copper. 2 titanium and an iron. 2 titanium and an iron. That makes my composite frame. What else do I need? Power junction. So 2 chromium and a copper. Do I have any chromium? I don't think that might be... No, that's silica, isn't it? Yeah. So I don't think we've collected any chromium yet. So we're just going to have to make do with what we've got. Which isn't bad. I am tempted... Because I actually don't think we need this here. I'd like another battery, that's what I'd like. But I don't think I've got enough for the battery that we'd need. Just so we can stay out longer. Battery tier 2 module. I need 2 power cells. Power cells, we need sulfur and copper. I reckon I've got the copper, but I don't think I've got the sulfur. I don't. Can we go and grab some sulfur somewhere? Yes, we can. Is the answer to that. Let's do the sulfur first then. Do we have... We do have a scanner. Do you know what? There's some uranium right there. Let's just do that first. Right. I want... loads of uranium right in front of me. I want... do I want? I want 10 of them. Yeah. I want 10 storage things. I'm kind of a bit of a hoarder. I like to acquire way more resources than I need. Is it one a pop that I need? There's my buildy thing. Oh, no. Actually, the thing I need, I haven't got any. No. I do need that. Printer. Storage. I just need one. And each one takes 2. So if I want 10, I need 20 uranium to start us off. Here we go. 20 uranium. How many have I got so far? I'm not sure. I think I got 3 before, didn't I? Yep. I do not want this just now. So I've just realised I'd had that water message up for far too long. Right, more uranium over here. Are resources finite? Or do they respawn? Because that is something that we need to think about if they're finite. I haven't noticed them respawning. Yeah, I'm going to have a think about that. Oh, this is a good one. 7 chunks. Huge amount. Excellent. Gather in all this. Carry on. Sorry, just had to respond to a couple of text messages. Right, what are we up to? I think I've got enough now, haven't I? How many did I need? 20. So I've got I think I've got exactly 20. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind a couple of extras. That is not... Oh, what is that again? Is that cobalt, the purple one? Is that what it was? Can't remember. Right, let's take this stuff back. Then we'll go looking for sulfur and then silver. Because we're going to need a good amount. Oh no, chromium, sorry. I wanted a couple of sulfur as well. What I've noticed as well is the charger doesn't charge the rover if you just leave the rover sitting like that. If you're in the rover, it kind of charges you, and as a byproduct, also charges the rover. It's weird, but it's how it works. I actually think, let's not double do the work, because I know I'm going to need all this. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's just pop them down over here, because I am going to need them. Now I can just go triangle. I wish there was just... Is there? Actually, I'm saying I wish there was just a take all button. I bet there is a take all button. Another 4. Here we go. Lovely. Get this last 2. Is there a take all button? Remove all items. Oh, there is a take all button. Like, just the quality of life updates with the storage is pretty big. I did notice when I came in earlier on as well, this was bigger. I'm sure that was only a 4 before, and now it's a 6. So have they made all the storage slightly better? Like, these are now 8, whereas before they were 6. So maybe they've just made all the storage that little bit bigger, which it needed to happen, because, I mean, I do think we should be allowed to carry a little bit more on our backpack as well, but... Them's the breaks. Right, let's go looking for sulfur. I want to grab... Oh, it's actually targeting sulfur. It must have heard me. Let's go grab a couple of chunks of sulfur quickly. Seems to be a bunch out this way. In fact, let's just grab a load. I'm sure we're going to need it. It seems to be high on the list of priority for... which makes sense for... powered items. Oh, what is that? Oh, another memory. At some point, I'm going to want to go around and get all these memories. Have I been in here? Oh, there's some sulfur right in front of me. Looks like I've been in here, yeah. No, I've not. Well, as we're only grabbing sulfur, some more memories. Memory 8. A world that was kind. So this is more parts of the chapter 1. Children spoke to... Do you know what I think I'm going to do? Is I'm just going to collect these memories. I'm not going to read them out like I have been. And at the end, once we've hopefully collected them all, we'll go through them. Because at the moment I'm reading out these memories in all sorts of higgledy-piggledy ways. Whoa, look at that. That is some sulfur then. This should keep us going. Is that silver right in front of me as well? I think that is. 2 birds, 1 stone. I mean, I'll need more silver than that, but... Right, I'll grab these 2, and I'll grab as much silver as I can. It is indeed silver. Fantastic. I would love to know what you guys are doing with base designs and... yeah, what you're doing. Like, you get all these tunnels and things you can build. I think I just picked up some blueprints for that sort of stuff. But I don't really see the point, because they're not big enough to house any of the storage, or... I think they're just a nice to have sort of thing. Like, you can't build a base and put all your stuff inside it, which I am sad about. I'm going to be honest, I am sad about that. I would have liked to have been able to build, like, floors and walls and doors and, you know, all the usual stuff. I'm not seeing that you can do that, but I could be wrong. This will be... oh no, I can take another 8 on the back. Let's just grab this. Right, let's head back with... this is the one that I've been in. So if I've not been in that one, I'm guessing I've not been in this one. That is a bunch of uranium. I'm going to take some more of that because I only had just enough. So yeah, we'll get a bunch of uranium to finish it off. Because I've no doubt I'm going to need some more. How many more pieces? Only can take 6 more pieces. Oh, wait. But I'm going to need space for any blueprints that I find in here. So let's do... actually, no. I want that and I want that. We can turn this off now. There we go. Oh, I think we're going to need some power from the buggy to open this door. Oh, I suppose I could have just used myself. How much? About 50 power. Let's be safe and use the buggy. There we go. What memories are these? These are still from chapter 1. I was not built to understand endings, only I like it. I like it. Yeah. Oh, and now we're going into chapter 2. Yeah, got to remember to hack these down once I've read them. Otherwise, I'm just going to be redoing everything. Oh. Oh, okay. So that's blocked off. Unless I can... there we go. pick up whatever, because there is blueprints. Blueprints first. I should be looking at what all the... I'm sorry, guys. Not being very good at the minute. It's more... What seems to be is that inside of all of these habitat things are memories and the ability to build habitat things. I haven't come across anything other than that. Right, let's pick up that, pick up that, pick up that, and that is me maxed out, so head back to base. Yeah. There's more memories, look. I'm going to try and make a bit of an effort to collect these things from now on when I see them. Because I do want to collect them all. I'm doing it again. Delete. And what I like is you don't seem to be able to delete them until you've read them. I actually love the fact that they then gave you I mean, they thought that through. They thought, you know, when somebody's read a memory, they're going to want to get rid of it. There's something out over there as well, look. Bunch more uranium. There's lots of stuff everywhere, but I'm on base design at the moment rather than anything else. Where am I going? I am going this way. So chromium next. We'll go for chromium. And then we'll kind of work with what we've got to build as much as we've got. And we'll move on from there. Charge. There we go. Pop these discs in. Now we have it. Dump this steel over here. Piece of sulfur with it. Sulfur and silver. This just makes the world a difference. Oh my lord, it's so much faster being able to do that like this. Yeah. I think I saw that this game was made by one person. So many of these nice little indie games coming out, like from small. And it's crazy that these games that what was this, 12 quid, 13 quid when it came out, just put these AAA games to absolute shame. Madness. I suppose it's the difference between when somebody cares about a game and when somebody doesn't care about a game, isn't it? These little indie guys, they make these games with passion, whereas the AAA dudes nowadays, they're just money. They don't care about us, the consumer. They don't care about the product they're producing. They just care about their bank balance. Anyway. Let's carry on. So what else do I need? I've got my radiation things. I've got all the it's the processor units that I'm trying to now make, which was silver ore, which I need one of. So I probably got enough silver now So now I just need chromium. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I've got about enough silver. So let's go looking for chromium now. There we go. Switch it on. Using that scanner's a lot. Oh, no, that's the bunny. So nothing's showing up at the minute. Do I just drive until it appears? Let's try that. Drive until it appears. Oh, there's some chromium showing up on the map. 300. There is some over there somewhere as well. Let's go grab this first. And then we've got some out that way. So we've got plenty, but it looks like it's spread out. I think you need 2 a pop, so again we're going to need 20. I am tempted to grab that gold actually, because I don't think we've got a huge amount of gold left. It's titanium there as well. How much storage have I got? 24 on the back and myself. I've basically got 32 storage. But if I grab that titanium and this gold, I should have the ability to upgrade that then. I've got enough room for all of this titanium, but at the same time I don't really want to leave it behind. Let's see how much. Ooh, that got a bit higgledy-piggledy. I think that's all I can take, isn't it? Yeah. That leaves me 20 spots for our... There's chromium right in front of me. So all the rest is going to be filled with chromium. How long we've been going? Hour 10 minutes. What I think I'm going to do is get all this resources back to base, end the episode there. I know it's not been the most exciting one, but in the next episode we'll get the base fully operational. And then we're going to start on the water. There's a load of silver there. Yeah, then we'll start on the water. Once we get the base up and running. Do you know what? No, let's get this stuff back. And let's get this base sort of... Get the storage built. Let's get that done, and then I'll end the episode. I know it's a longer episode, but it is what it is. I just feel that... So yeah, this episode's more about base and storage. The next episode will work on the automation by using the drones and things to help us keep on top of things. Because there's mining drones as well that you can get. Oh, there's a big node there. That's miles away, so I think this is going to be my closest. I'm not even sure how much I've collected yet. Yeah. I just want to get this storage sorted, so... I'm not going to go visit whatever that is over there because... Well, because, I've no room to pick up blueprints. It's 155 this way. How much more do I need? Looks like another 6, possibly. Must be one up on here somewhere. Oh, there. Oh, wow. Look, loads. There's 2. I need one more piece. Yep. Seriously, it's like oh, there's some there. I want to know what this is. I don't... It's got to be significant, right? Boom. Fully up. Yeah, I don't know what this is, but this doesn't appear to be a way into it. Right, we are going this way. Woo! I'm just curious here. I think I did test in the last episode if we could drive through it, but we can with all our stuff as well, which is nice to see. Do you know what? I am short on power. I'm just going to turn this off. There we go. And let's get going. I wonder what the buggy tier 2. I wonder what sort of, I'm assuming it goes faster. This has to be the coziest sort of survival game I've ever played. And I know whilst it's not massively cozy now, I think once you start the vegetation stuff and the animals and whatnot, I think that's going to look really good. Get all this charged up. I think what I'm going to do is just pull this forward over here. because I'm going to need these resources in stages. I'm going to get rid of all what I'm carrying because I'm not in any massive need of gold. I'm going to grab 1, 2, this is all silver, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm just going to chuck this here for now. And I want 2 more. 9, 10. Now that should give me the ability to build 10 storage things. Now for 1 storage, 1. No, it's 2 of these, isn't it? No, 1 of those, but I needed 2 of these. I think it's 1 of these and just 1 of these and 2 of these. Hang on a minute. I'm making a mess of things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 of these and 2 of these makes the processor unit. Sorry. Yeah. You know what I mean. That's going to make 1 processor unit. That's going to make 2 processor units. And actually, if I grab that, and that, and then 1, 2 of them, I can make another 2 like that. And then I just grab 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. And I should be able to start my storage. I think I'm going to have it here. The buildy stuff, these machines, I think I'm going to have side by side sort of here. And then the storage will come sort of round here like that. And that's going to lend nicely into the power just going straight into it. So let's get going. I'm going to use this T2 storage. I think the storage seems... There is a tier 3 storage, but I think all that changes is the height. So I think when the time comes to upgrade to the tier 3 storage, or I'm going to be using the same space, it's just the height gets bigger. So it should be destroy it, build a new one. Destroy it, build a new one. Obviously, I'll have to take out whatever's in it, but that's at least how I'm interpreting it. And I'm hoping that is the case. Right, let's think about this a minute. The whole section here kind of sticks out that way. That is actually at quite a nice angle. Yeah. I'm actually... Let's bring it this way a little bit. I'm going to go there. Now, what I need to think about is you can snap them together. I love that they've got snapping. But what I need to now know is if they're joined together, do I only need to plug one of them in? Because if I don't, that's going to massively change things. No. They all need their own individual plug-in. I think that's a miss there. If you've got them, excuse me, if you've got them snapped together, I believe you should. Anyway, yeah, they should share the power, but they don't. So let's crack on. What I think I'm going to do now is work on the other side. This is where I'm not going to say OCD because it's not OCD. And I know people that really struggle with that sort of thing. So I'm not going to claim to have something I don't have. But I do like things to look pretty. That's too big a gap, I think. Let's actually, do you know what? Let's do the power extender thing. But to build the power extender, I'm going to need probably need... That's aluminium ignite. They're iron ignites. If I'm going to have 10, I need 10 power connections. That would be 5, 10. But then you need to daisy chain them together. So I think you need the tier 3s then, don't you? Yeah. For ease, you're going to need the aluminium ignites. Now here's the next question. Do we have aluminium ignites? Or do we have any aluminium? The answer to that appears to be no. So, do you know what, guys? This has been an hour and 20, this episode. I think I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to unpack this stuff. I'm going to keep all of the stuff that I'm using next to me. Next to where I'm working. I'll pop the titanium over here with the other titanium. Have I not even got one out? Wait, hang on. But the problem is I don't have the refinery, do I? Hang on. Let's see if I can do this quickly. Refinery. Let's just do the refinery tier 1, because I know that works. Copper wire and aluminium alloy. Get it done. There's an aluminium alloy, and there's a copper wire. Let's get this done, and I can figure the rest out later. At tier 1 refinery, I'm just going to whap it down over here for a second. Plug it in. Grab some aluminium. 1, 2. Is that aluminium? 3, 4. Lovely. 4. I definitely need that many. What am I doing? Oh. Where's the little hole? Oh my days. Can't stack it though. I don't like the fact that you can't stack it, but I do love this system. And I suppose that then is going to work into your... Oh, and it just goes straight into your store. Oh. So many awesome improvements. Right, let's... tier 3 extender, which we're going to want at the end here. Something like that. Because there's 2... I should have used the keyboard and mouse. My word. My stomach is rumbling. Let's go back a wee bit to there for now. So I think that's fine because I can move about between them. Let's move this in a bit closer. I'm just trying to work on my space here. Oh my lord. What was it in this one? T2 storage. Right. Bird's eye view's probably the best idea. I mean, it doesn't need to be spot on. I think I'm going to go for that. And now I need to go quickly grab this and this. Tier 2 storage, which I will snap onto there. Beautiful, beautiful. I think we can make this work, people. So let's keep going. Right, let's pop down this ignite just now. I need 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. swapping out 1, 2 of them to make 2 more processor units. 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2. And then grab 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, I don't know if this is the optimal way to do this, but it's what I'm going with. It looks... I think it's about as good as I'm going to get it. Let's do that. And let's just do that. And then I think I'm going to have 2 at the ends facing out the other way. There we go. God, construction's so much easier with mouse and keyboard. So much easier. Right, last 2. So I've got 1, 2... Ooh, did I not grab enough of that stuff? Oh, hang on. I did. 1. I was going to say, I thought I grabbed exactly what I needed. Processor unit 1, 2, and grab that. Grab this. Back to mouse and keyboard. Whoa, whoa, whoa! All right. Nope, nope. This one, please. Okay. Right. Let's try that again. Now, obviously, I want it facing this way. And get it about there. I think that looks like it's perfect. Tiny bit more. Let's do that. And then the very last one. Yeah, I think this is going to work. I hope it's going to work. It's a lot of storage, but I intend to harvest a lot of materials. It's that simple. Now, all I need now is that for now. I just want to get this up and running and check that it works. And T2 extender. Oh, stop wiggling about, camera. Right, there we go. That should do. And I can still see these power ports, so we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then daisy this to across here. 8, 9, 10. Now I'm going to have to daisy the power out of there to somewhere. And I'm also going to want to plug these in. Right. Because I want these things on the end. So for right now, all I need to do with this is move. Actually, I should have done this with... Oh, no, we're fine. So that's the power, which I'm going to want pointed to the back. It doesn't really matter where it goes. I probably need to be able to get in there, though. Right, let's move it over here, because it's actually in the way of its position at the minute. Here we go. There we go. Now I can position it better. And it is facing the right way. I want to leave a gap so that I can get in there to the power cables, should I need. I'm hoping that this... I mean, I know these things have a range of 60, but I don't really... Maybe I should... No, I'm not changing it right now. Can I just move this? No. That's a shame, but I can't move other things as well. Right, let me for now just... I'll probably change this at some point. But I know I've got the resources for this right now, so I'm just very quickly going to make an extender. And I'm going to pop it out over... Actually, let's pop it there. I don't need this plugged in for now. Let's plug that into there. And plug that into... Doesn't really matter, so let's plug it into there. Then I'm plugging this into here. I've got the... Oh, actually, I've got a spare slot. Let's plug that into there then. And last thing I need to do is make that thing I just deconstructed, which I should probably be doing with this. It'll be in this one at crafting station. Power to the back. Yeah, I could actually move that printer back a bit, couldn't I? Because I can leave a gap here. Hang on. Let's do this. Let's switch to build, move it, get it over there. Switch. I love those self-shortening cables. That's better. Now, if I have the other unit here, the crafting station here, like so. That's going to leave me room around the back. And I'm going to leave that extra port there. Do you know what, guys? I am delighted with this. I know this has been a long, long old episode. But after all this time, we have storage to put this mess in. And the way your storage simply works is you gather up loads of stuff. I'm going to gather the same sort of stuff. And you go up to one of your storages. I think I'll start around this. I think I'm going to have iron and copper and stuff in here. This sort of stuff will probably go here. Now, the way it works is that one will go in there. And that has to then be a row. Those 4 things have to now be silica. I can't put anything else in those 4 things. So that would have to be silica. If I put one in here, it would have to be silica. So you do need to think about how things are being laid out. Now, the drones that you use do auto put things in here, but you will have to tidy it up from time to time. So I'm not going to get too mad about where things go as such, because the drones won't keep it tidy for you. The drones will make a mess of things. But you can set the number of things that you want, so it kind of works out in the end. Right, let's do a quick bit of tidying then, since as I've started. There you go. Top shelf is silica. Don't need that much silica, but there we go. Let's grab some... Actually, let's get sulfur. I think sulfur and silica are a good thing to go side by side. this in here as well. I mean, we've got plenty of space. I mean, I know it'll get used up pretty quick, but we do have a good amount of space. I'm not seeing any more sulfur, so let's go chuck this in here quickly. I think it's better. I know I have empty backpack spaces there, but I think you're just easier just doing one thing at a time. So let's grab some copper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, no, that's regolith. So I'll go and chuck this in. I think I'm going to chuck this in. I think I'll have... Yeah, I'm just going to chuck it. I think that'll be my copper and iron batch. I don't have any iron at the minute. Let's grab some gold. And now we've got that recycler, we can take all this other stuff that we've got apart. Let's stick the gold in here and get all the resources back. I assume that's how the recycler works. Grab this gold, grab this gold, then I'm going to grab 3, 4, 5. Like I said, there's not really any point. I do wish I could personally choose where things went, but I can't. Not even in the menu, or at least you couldn't the other day. Maybe you can now. Let's grab some of this. This uranium's more of a specialist thing. So I think, because it's more of a specialist thing, I think I'm going to have this one for like random parts and more specialized items in there. For now, like the titanium. So I'll grab this titanium. And yeah, let's put the titanium in there as well. What is this? Oh, that's that composite frame that I made. Or something or other that I forget now. It was at the start of this episode, was it? I needed a composite frame for something. I've got plenty. So yeah, actually that's a good point. So now these things are in this auto storage. What this means now is that I can come straight to this and I can build the things. I don't need to pick it up and put it in my backpack. If the stuff is in my backpack, I'm sorted and golden. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it at that. I think the next episode will be base completion. Actually, do you know what? I'm going to say I'm leaving it at that. Let's not leave it at that, because you guys have suffered this mess that I've created for so long. I'm going to completely tidy this up before I go anywhere. Let's pop the steel in there. Made items now. Oh. Made items are going to go in this one. I may need more. Oh, I didn't know there was an iron ingot there. Yeah, I might actually need... To be honest, I'm going to take a load of this apart. I'm not going to keep all this made up because I'm going to need the resources from it. I'll put the... Anything I've not got room for will go in the one next to it. Excuse me, I'm terribly sorry. Is that another composite frame? Glory be, how many composite frames do I need? And that just leaves a little tiny amount of stuff. There is a composite, so do I... That's what... Oh, right, no, it wasn't composite frame I put in that other one. Right, let me take this out of there. And for now, like I say, this is all temporary. I'm going to rejig things in a bit. So I've got now some silver, some gold. Oh, that's not one of my things. Regolith, chromium. Is that glass? Was that a piece of made glass? No, I don't want more. Hang on. Do you know what I'm going to do? What I probably should have done in the first place. Use that. I am going to take all of them and take all of them and put these in there. Then I'm going to take all of them and all of them. Put all of these things in here. All of this stuff. Although I have nothing made, do I? Right. Oh, it was glass. That I knew there was something. I'm going to stick the iron in there. I'm going to stick the regolith in there. And the gold in there. That leaves... I think silver can go in here. Chromium can go in there. Aluminium, I think I'm going to put in there just now. Glass, for now, can go in there. I am going to probably take most of that apart and put once I get that recycler built. But that's all going to be in the next episode. Look, I'm terribly sorry about the length of this episode, guys. It's been an absolute whopper. I don't think I'm going to bother splitting it into 2 different episodes because I don't really see the point. Listen, thank you guys for watching, for those of you that have stuck about and actually endured this. I really do appreciate it, as always. Please like and subscribe. In the next episode is going to be about mining drones. We're going to get mining drones up and running so that we have some automation sort of happening, is the plan. I will also get this tier 2 refinery underway, and I will get the recycler up and running. All of this is going to be in the next episode. We're going to kind of complete the base. We're going to play about with some other things whilst we wait for those drills to do their things. Once the drills have done their thing, let's have a look how far we've got. I'm going to move. We'll probably move this round there as well. Oh, wow. We're well on our way. Yeah, we are so close. Once the drills have done their thing, that'll be temperature and pressure done. We can take these things apart, and then we're going to move on to the whole soil and water thing. Next episode, by the time we're done with the next episode, I reckon those drills will definitely be finished, and we'll have all the automation set up, and we will be ready to go. I also want to start thinking about having some sort of mobile unit for doing everything that I need to do. I'm not sure how that'll work yet, but we're going to look into it and we're going to really pay attention to what the unlocks are doing. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. I will catch you in the next episode, which I'm going to film tomorrow. As always, thanks.